Hey there guys, today I'm going to be going through what a smart contract is. So, smart contracts are built on top of a blockchain, and because of this, they're decentralized and distributed, meaning there's no one party that controls them, which also means no more middlemen. So, a smart contract is a computer program or a set of code that is capable of facilitating, executing, and enforcing the negotiation or performance of an agreement. So, a contract, using blockchain technology, as I mentioned before. So, this kind of automates it and makes it trustworthy and also immutable. So, no one can go into the smart contract and change things and manipulate them in the way they want to, because on the blockchain it's decentralized, and if anyone tries to tamper with it, because it's on a distributed network, everyone's going to know. They're also self-executing, immutable as I just mentioned, and because of that they're trustworthy. You don't need to trust a third party, you just need to trust that the code in the smart contract is correct. So yeah, this is Bob and this is Alan. And Bob wants to send a certain amount of Bitcoin into a smart contract to Alan. So he sends it first to the smart contract. The smart contract then executes the transaction if the terms of the contract have been met. And so Alan only gets his money if everything in the smart contract says he's allowed to have that money. Smart contracts can go even further. You can put things like deeds for a house, MP3 files, music, or just anything you'd buy online. And they usually use cryptocurrencies. Well, they do use cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And Ethereum's a big one because they actually allow for smart contracts to be built on top of them, because they're a blockchain that allows for decentralized applications to be built on top of. They're not the only ones though, but they're the one we're going to be speaking about today. So, if you want to use this smart contract, let's go back, sorry. If you want to use this smart contract, for example, to share a MP3 file, you send it to the smart contract, and the buyer sends the money to the smart contract. Then the smart contract basically does everything that is executed in the code. So, for example, if it says that the MP3 file costs 50 ether, and the person only sends 49 ether to the smart contract, the smart contract is going to send back the MP3 file to the seller and send the funds back to the buyer. It will only exchange or complete the transaction if all the terms have been met. And this is revolutionary and will disrupt a lot of industries. Here's a list of some of them, but before we spoke about the MP3 file, one industry that could disrupt is the music industry. Artists won't need to rely on third parties in order to fairly distribute their music. They just need to depend on a smart contract, and that smart contract will make sure everything's fair. They don't need to trust the other person because they know that they're not gonna lose out, because the smart contract's making sure everything is fine. Another industry where this is going to be very disruptive is the insurance industry. An example I've spoken about before is that a lot of farmers in third world countries, they rely on insurance sometimes to cover them if there's a drought and they can't grow any crops. So that covers them for that year. A lot of insurance companies try to find loopholes, and so they don't have to make payouts. Well, a smart contract could be built to scan weather reports throughout the whole year and if it finds there has been a drought in that year, it automatically pays out to the farmer. And it works both ways. Insurance companies lose a lot of money because of basically insurance fraud, people making fraudulent claims. This will help them as well, and they could save a lot of money, so it will benefit them as well. I hope this has been clear. I know it was very brief. I tried to keep it as simple as possible, but I hope you guys get the gist of what a smart contract is. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments, and please like and subscribe. It does support the channel, and if you want to support us further, you can use one of the exchanges in the description, or secure your cryptocurrency with a hardware wallet using our referral link. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.